Pool fans, welcome back. It's day 4. If you haven't watched the previous days, then feel free to jump back and watch them also. And my wife said I can get some new camera equipment if I get to 1,000 subscribers, so help a guy out, hit that subscribe button. Today, instead of practice, my buddy turned up and we decided to do our race to 7 instead. So stick around to find out how we did, and I'll do some commentary over the top. Thank you. Okay, folks, here we go. Devin won the lag. We're both super nervous. We're both before this thing that we don't want to lose on camera. We don't want to play badly. And so we were both actually pretty nervous. He gets one on the break. He doesn't really get a shot on the one here. He's not much of a safety player, so I'm pretty sure he's just going to try and go after this here. Devin being a 448 Fargo, I am a 388 Fargo. He's a 6 APA, I'm a 5. I could only see the one so slightly, and I knew it was going to go in. I didn't really know what else to do. Leave a comment if you know what I could have done there. There was nothing else I could have done. So he does a little follow shot, shoot the 2 down the bottom pocket. And he bobbles that. Now these are tight pockets of 4 1/4 inch pockets. Table's super fast, so it's kind of hard. Up the middle for the 3, trying to get the 3 between the 7-4. Doesn't go, so I do a safety, but I hit that 3 ball a little bit too hard. He is still hidden from it, but not as much as I would have wanted, because it's just an easy kick. He kicks it up the table and hooks me behind the 3. All I can see is one edge of it. And I get a little rabbit's foot there, hooking him behind the 5 ball. He tries to go rail first. And he scratches on there. So that's the 4 ball I'm shooting right there. And draw up for the 5. Should go 1 rail all the way down. There we go. Draw for the 6. I was completely straight on in that 5 ball there. Up for the 7. That went a little bit too far. So I just had to slow roll that. And there, 1-0 me. Here we are playing all ball fouls here. On the break, and then unlucky, I'm right up against the 1 ball here. There's really nothing I can do apart from just clip it. I probably should have clipped it a little bit thicker. I want to try and get separation between the balls and put it down by the 5. I overran it and just left him a straight in shot here. He left himself a hard shot against the center pocket, and he beautifully back cutted it and bumped the 6 ball in. And then another beautiful bank there, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm in trouble. Nice shot in the 5. Did not leave himself well on the 7 and scratched. Lucky me. And decide to follow down the table. And this looks straight in just because of the angle of the camera, but it's actually pretty far from straight in. Disappointed in myself though. That should have definitely been 2-0 right off the bat. Devin misses a back cut. Doesn't leave me with much. I try to shoot it all the way down and scratched. So 1 each. Yeah, Devin definitely ended up with some lucky rolls here on this one. Tried to squeeze behind that 4 ball there. Ended up clipping it. Left him a shot on the 1. He goes across, tries to combo the 8, and it bobbles. Now they're sitting kind of off center, so I know that if I hit the 2, it's going to go out. So I go 2 rails. Nice position on the 2 there. I'm going to get back above the 3 I just get to where I can see it. So let's get to the 4. I need to go 3 rails. And that was extremely unlucky. Clip the 6 and give him ball in hand. Nice stun shot from there. Another stun shot, leaving himself a long shot on the 7. And she bobbles and then leaves me not very much here. So I just try and separate the balls on the table and scratch again. But I got the luckiest of leaves on that 7 ball there. It's right up against the 9. So he tries to bank the 9 ball. Leaves me against the rail again. So I have a right against the rail back cut shot here, which I nail. And then I absolutely thunder that 9 ball in. So 2-1 to me. Getting ready for the rack here. Break. Scratch on the break. I have scratched more times than a dog with fleas over this match. He tries to back cut that in there. Doesn't work. And I think I try and squeeze that 1 ball behind the 6, end up hitting the 6 and leaving him straight in. There'll be a lot of my safeties this match where I just get bad, just leave them straight in. Over hitting safeties. He bubbles that 3 ball. Up for the 4. 4 is deep in the pocket. Come back up here for the 5. We're going to have to try and safety here. I just get him to force the bank. There's not really much else he can do. He tries to... I think he was trying to re-safety me there. So I tried to hit that hard, and once again you see scratching. Absolutely magnetic to those pockets today. A forward shot here. Goes for the 6, gets in the 7. This is the point where I'm scratching and he's pushing stuff in by accident. So that's him. 2-2. Sometimes 9 ball goes like that. He gets a 2 into the break. Beautiful shot on the 1 there. He was already calling this his run out. Stop shot on the 5. Stop shot for the 6, and he bobbles it. So I go all the way back down for the 6. 1 rail for the 7 in the middle. Stun shot for the 8. I could have hit this one a little bit better. I tried to push it back down the table a little bit. And then cut in the 9 for a 3-2. Next rack. Devin's magical racking skills there. So break. Got the wing ball in. 1 should go right in the middle pocket here. I don't even take 2 seconds. Get down on the shot. Don't aim and just absolutely wreck it. Leave him an easy shot on the 1. He just gets that in there. The 2 is cuttable here, but he bobbled it. I've got to do a 2-7 combo off the rail
Nailed it. A 2-8. And I got to come back down the table for the 4. And I hit that completely wrong and nearly hooked myself. And I'm going to do another full table rail shot here. I was... another scratch. I just did not put enough top on it. Give him an easy follow. Out. 3-3. Dry break. So here I come. I got a shot on the 1, but the 2 is terrible. So I decide to not shoot the 1 and just put it down this end of the table. And then hopefully he'll put it in and leave himself on the wrong side of the 8. But he bobbles it and leaves me right in the pocket. So I try and do the same thing. And I double hit it and leave the 1 ball straight in for the middle pocket. He comes 1 rail. And then he goes rail first for the 2. And then leaves me right in the pocket. It was just a lucky day of rolls there. I try and bank the 2 up, and it falls about a diamond and a half short and leave him straight in. He nails that. It's a straight shot for the 3. And I think he's going to try and put the 4 in the same pocket. And he missed it. And then he leaves me hooked. So this rack has been interesting for me. Nearly get it in the middle pocket. Leave him a bank here. She gets it and then scratches. Little stun shot down for the 6. Oh, I go rail first. That's not like me. Nearly went scratched off the 9 ball there. This is a long shot on the 7, and I'm pretty sure it was going to hit. And yep, that's it. This was not my rack. He leaves himself a cut shot on the 8. Nails it right down for the 9. In the pocket, 4-3 David. Next rack. Two on the break. Got himself a beautiful shot on the 2. Comes round 2 rails for the 3. Gonna back cut the 3 in for the 4. Perfect. And then he bubbles the 4. Leaves me a shot on the 4. Oh, the 4 was actually on the outside of the cue ball, so I just tried to separate them again and then left them straight in again. So this is a disastrous rack again. He leaves himself complete straight on the 6. Can't really decide what he wants to do, so he just pokes at it and then bags it clean in. And leaves himself a long cut shot on the 7. Missed it, and then left me against the rail over there. And I absolutely shank it, and then leave him straight in on the 9. Nice roll, and in the middle, and he bobbles it. He hits the nip. I have an easy, just half ball shot. There we go. 4-4. I got lucky on that rack. I wouldn't even count that one as a win. Go for the break. Two on the break, and then shot on the 2 for the 4 in the middle. Slow roll for the 5. A draw for the 6. I have to go for the 6-7 combo here, which I miss. But don't leave him the best shot in the world. And he misses it. Leaves me by the middle pocket here. It is hanging by a thread. Gonna drag draw shot on it. I tried to go around the back of the 9 and missed the 7 and nearly scratched again. There's like magnetic pockets for me tonight. Clean up the 8. And then leaves himself just off a straight on the 9. A nice cut shot. 5-4 to Devon. There's the wife turns up behind you there. Just come to observe. She's actually a really good pool player also. She is also a skill level 5. And plays quite a lot of straight pool and stuff like that too. She plays a lot of league and stuff I don't. Left I'm kind of nasty here, but I'm also probably not going to like this next shot I get, and which I don't. And I remember this, so I go to kick the 2 ball and tap the 5 with my cue, call myself out for it. He didn't even notice. Always call yourself out for fouls. Don't just hope they don't notice. That's not great, even if it's going to cost you the match. It happens. 5 ball middle. 6 ball 2 reels. And then he absolutely, I don't know what his plan was there, but I guess he's going all the way to the top. She does. Nice shot. And then leaves himself a nice 9 ball middle pocket shot. She nails. Devon's on the hill. 6-4. Can we make it back? And another nice break from Devon there. 3 balls on the break. Oh, unlucky there on that cut shot. That is deep in the pocket, that one. Try to back bank and separate the balls at the same time. And then just leave them straight in. It's just not been my day for safeties or separating balls. Leaves himself a strange shot on the 5 here. Tries to bank it. Gets it. A nice bank shot. This is it. I'm already walking over there to put my cues away, and then he absolutely does not take a good shot on this 8 ball and leave himself right up against it. Tries to bank it and bobbles it. So I have to go 3 rails for this 9. Absolutely nail it. Perfect speed. So we're 6-5. Nearly scratched on the break, but I get one down, so I go for a push shot. I know that he's not going to want to take that, so I'll take it to cluster it down there. He goes to kick at it and scratches. He just skipped that 1 ball and scratched on it. So we got the 1 there. We're going to try and get the 2 behind the 9. There's the dogs supporting my... And I just cannot get the 9. It's half of the 6 ball is over. So we're going to go for a jump shot, which looking back is a mistake because it was so close to the 6. I hit the top of the 2 and just bounced off the table. Ball in hand for him. That was a bit of a stupid shot on since he was on the hill. 2 balls straight in the middle. 1 ball bottom corner pocket. Oh, but he leaves me hooked. I can just see a slither of that. I managed to cut it in. Shot for the 5 ball, straight across the table for the 6. Roll up for the 7, I'm sure. Straight down the table for the 9. I unfortunately got a bad bounce here, and all I could do was just see the 8 ball straight in. There's straight on. I couldn't put any angle, so I tried to bank it 2 rails. Missed by not terribly, but don't leave him good shot either. So we're straight on. He's over the 9 ball with the bank, and he clips the middle pocket. Super lucky. So I've got a back cut on the 8, which I miss terribly, and get pretty lucky by leaving him in the pocket. He does a beautiful long rail shot down there. Leaves himself a pretty funky cut shot here. And bobbled it. It leaves me on the rail. And I also missed that. Leave him a cut shot. Here comes the wife again. And he also missed. Leaves me an easy shot, and we're hill. So it's been a pretty close match. Not played the best, but like we say, we were both like nervous. Hands were sweating. We were laughing about it the whole way through. Get 1 down. Got a long shot in the 1 ball here. Just slow drag for the 2. I should do 1 rail for the 3 in the middle pocket. And I put the wrong spin on it, so I'll leave myself a long shot on the 3. Cut it. Get a little bit unlucky on the 4 here. And here's me thinking, hell, I'm gonna run it. And then I don't draw this enough. And unfortunately I can't go up top because it's going to be a scratch, so I have to super top spin it. And I miss by a lot, unfortunately, and leave him a cut shot that's just natural English for the 8 ball. Oh, and he bobbled it and left me on the rail. So I try and get behind the 9 ball, and I just hit it too hard. He leaves me cut shot that I missed. Leave him straight in. Little draw for the 9. And unfortunately, my first YouTube match is a loss to Devon. There we have it, folks. That was the first match that we had. I will say we were both like super nervous and laughing most of the time. Both of us did not want to lose on camera, and both of us played absolutely terrible because we were on camera. But it was fun. It was a lot of bad shots, a lot of bad choices, and scratching more than a dog with fleas. But join me tomorrow and we'll be back at it, hammering that ghost. See you tomorrow, folks.